Mere feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Let's go now. Cut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set, ready.
Working on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Ready. 10 black. Cut.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set. Striker. 3. Red. 38. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Look at that power. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. They get 37 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops, huh? Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Has it down close. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
No throw for it. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. That one connects. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Yellow, 43. 10 seconds.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They give him 9 on that run. Now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that 4th down. Hey, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Nike 18. Back 60.
Here's Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First and 10 from the 43. From the shotgun, Penix. He's going deep this time. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Going right side, Robinson with it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Third and long for him here. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Cut at the 10-yard line. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons break the tie here in the first.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
10. Here we go. Here we go.
Second down, looking for options. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw on third and 1. This one taken in by Kraft. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. Daniel Whelan on the punt. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
79.
To the air with Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Down.
They'll work against the blitz. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Put.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Set. Put. Set.
Throw here, third down. Got his man, it's Golden. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Throwing on seconds. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
17.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Set. Put.
I'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Reichert connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Falcon first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Penix on first down. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Penix working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Penix on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That's grabbed at the 10. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane he took huge advantage of.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
17. Falcons 14. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix now. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Penix looking to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Penix here from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Here we go, set, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Falcons 14. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Penix. That's completed right side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Falcons 21. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Reed on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready. 60 red. 6 cut.
They'll throw to start the drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
That's good.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
To kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. On first down, here's Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, Penix. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Warriors, 17. Check out.
Penix now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face second and long.
Set up. 70 with the crowd all in. Get ready to spin, get ready to spin.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 24 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Third and 1. It's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready, cut.
Setting him on the dive. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the set.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
33.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready,
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 40. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He fields this at the 18. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake. Penix. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Here we go.
To the air with Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down, it's Penix. Connecting on a slant. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Go! 79!
Again, Penix to the air. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Reed. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blue, third, trouble, third, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go, set. 52, boom. Cut.
Here's a throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
10 black. Strikers, 3, set.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
14 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Here we go.
1st and goal.
He'll work against the blitz. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game.
38. Falcons 28. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, not below 18.
Penix working from the gun. Diving right side, got it! And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
On first down, here's Penix. That's Robinson on the slant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Working quickly here.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And you just get the play off. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Ready.
Now Penix off the play action. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Penix. Caught by the open man. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves. Cut 19, cut 19. Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That goes for 32 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, looking to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On the double.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Set. Shot. 17.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready?
Here he is on third and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Okay, ready?
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready. 45. White. Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over until it's over.
Ready?
They're going play fake with Penix. That's completed right side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
18, 19, line. Go.
Penix now on first down. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Rig alert. 72. 65.
Penix is going to throw again. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Return starts from the goal line. Massive hit. The ball's out. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 10 cycles. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 52, bro. Set.
Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Set, hut. Clock swap. Ready?
Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Hut.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is brought in at the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Packers holding on to a field goal lead.
Ready, set.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Set.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Down. Black, 95. Claw, 10. Hut.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Back to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
A 32-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, shot. Hawk, 19 Lions. Check go.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up second down.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Complete to number 2.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Head to 60. Head to 60. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw it. That one complete to Pitts. Yeah, he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half.